Hello guys, welcome back to my page once again. So remember in some of the video that I posted before, I talked to you about uh if you want to go into cybersecurity, how the courses that you need to do and the certification that also needed. But there's something I really want to talk about. Most times, just like I used to say it every time, I come online, I see people telling you if you want to go into cybersecurity, you should go to this so website like tryhackme.com or hack the boss and all that, so that you learn how to hack and and the other stuff. So, but most times it causes people confused because so many people will come to inbox and tell you, I don't know where to start. I go to this channel, they'll be talking. You should start with this one. This other one will tell you to go and start with this one. I mean, at the end of the day, you become overwhelmed and confused, and you might not even do anyone. So, but there's one thing I normally advise is if you say that you want to go into cybersecurity, it's not by saying it, and do not be deceived. You can never learn it on even 1 year or even 6 months, just like so many people are portraying it online, unless you have been into IT for some years. That is just the truth. I mean, nobody can just enter into cybersecurity and become an expert within months. I mean, you have other things that you are doing, right? I mean, and it requires a whole lot of attention and time to also master it. So imagine someone that doesn't even have any knowledge about computer. You say, come and do some few weeks of training, probably come and train online or train in so-called website, try hack me. The person don't even know what is hacking. The person don't even know the terms, the terminologies, the command lines and all that she's supposed to know. So that is just the thing. So even if he goes to that tryhackme.com, he'll be confused because some of the terms that he'll be seeing there, he has not seen it before. You understand? He won't even know how to use those tools because he doesn't know anything concerning computer. So at some point, I always advise that if you want to go into any tech or probably want to go into cybersecurity or you want to do data analysis, you first need to go, if you don't know anything concerning computer, first go and do computer training. Probably do some kind of Microsoft or Microsoft MS Word, Internet of Things, all these normal stuff concerning computer. Then, if you want to go into cybersecurity, you learn how to install softwares, antivirus, all those things like how to change codes in USB, how to copy and paste, so many things. At least in Windows system. At least, I'm not talking about Linux because you still learn Linux, but at least in Windows, you learn all these things first. It will help you a lot so that when you now go to any course, you will know the terminologies. And then another number one thing you need to know is networking. You must learn networking. Do not be deceived. This networking is very, very important. I always recommend Cisco. You go to Cisco networking because there is no way you can be a cyber analyst without networking. I mean, what are you protecting? You're protecting the network. So you must know stuff in networking. You go to Cisco Academy is online. You can pay. There's some. I think you can pay. There's also free one. You can learn Cisco networking and learn the whole courses. I mean, within space of 3 months, you must have mastered it, so that it will be very, very easier for you. Yes, you know how network works, the transport layer, the data link, the communication, all those stuffs. You need to know it because that is where you will learn so many things so that when you go into cybersecurity, when you hear some things, when you see some things, you will not be confused because when you go into those courses, they must have assumed that you have already know what a network is, the basic terminologies, all those stuffs that you see, the IP and the DNS, all those things. They believe that you must have known how it works, the servers. So do not be deceived. Don't go and rush start doing something that you don't have a primary knowledge of. You will always fall off. At the end of the day, you'll be confused. I always say that it's just like those times they are teaching maths for us in the secondary school. You didn't even do something like HCF, LCM, and before you know it, you jump into factorization, this simultaneous equation, all those things. But the basic one, you couldn't even be able to do it. You now jump into the more difficult one. You always get lost. It happened to me. You get lost. So because by the time they are entering into SY, equation, as they go now, you'll be confused. So this is why I always advise you better go to the basics. Learn the fundamentals. Yes. Apart from the fundamentals, see, there are so many misconceptions about the fundamentals in cybersecurity. I always say it, fundamentals in cybersecurity is not, it will not cover everything that you need to know at the elementary level. Yes. Fundamentals in cybersecurity might actually tell you about networking, but it will not go into deep on it. It will just tell you basic terminologies that involves in cybersecurity. But it will not teach you how to do cut and paste. It will not teach you how to copy something. It will not teach you how to install softwares in your laptop. It will not teach you Microsoft Word or even Excel or all those minor things that you're supposed to know. You understand? So, I mean, fundamentals in cybersecurity will not teach you that. So these are some of the things that you need to know. So not like when you go and do fundamentals in cybersecurity, you say, okay, yes, I've learned the basics, I've learned the primary basics. No, 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 no. You are missing it. Remember, you need to know the normal stuff, basic stuff in computer, and also networking, how the network works, the IP addresses, the router, all these packets, whatever it is that's made up of the network, because you are going to be protecting networks. And if you don't know things concerning it, how can you protect it? It's very, very important. In fact, I will even advise before you want to go into cybersecurity, it's better for you to go into networking. Do that networking first. Probably do it 3 months or 2 months after networking. It's not a must that you get the certificate. You cannot get the certificate because it's costly. It's around, I think Cisco is offering like $300. Is costly. So we just do it to get the knowledge. And if you cannot do Cisco, you can actually do a CompTIA network, as in Network Plus. Yes, that is the certificate is being issued by CompTIA also. You can also do it online. It's not a must that you will get the certificate immediately. You can actually get it later when you have now, and when you are now ready to pay, but you can finish it. So when you are done with the networking, you will know the main thing that you are going to be working with in cybersecurity. So please let this be at the back of your mind. So after you must have done the networking and know everything, the things that you're supposed to know in networking, that is when you can now go and do the fundamentals in cybersecurity. Yes, because the fundamentals will open the world of cybersecurity to you to know what you are likely to experience. But to be honest, that is just the beginning, because you are going to see so many things. Like we always used to hear, it is ever evolving. Things are coming out daily, threats are coming out daily. You can never master it all. But at least at the end of the day, once you are done with fundamentals, you can now go and do professional certificates. Probably Google professional certificate in Google is on Google there. You can do it. It has 8 chapters from 1 to 8. By the time you are done with it, at least you can say that you are now a cyber analyst. If you can be able to, because there's an exam that you also need to answer. The question that you need to answer before they issue the certificate. At least you can know, you can now say that, okay, I can do small things that a cyber analyst can do. You can also do Security Plus. I think that's also from CompTIA. Yes. So all these things are for the basic levels. Now, when you are done with it, you can now start choosing if you want to go plus other certifications, if you want to do ethical hacking, if you want to be an ethical hacker, if you want to be a computer forensics, if you want to go into cyber security engineer, if you want to become an engineer in cybersecurity, those ones that build architects, understand, that build models, security models. So if you want to go that side, then plus other things, and that is when you also know that you're supposed to know Python programming. Yes, you need to know some programming. SQL, Python is very, very important. PHP and C sharp. You need to know C sharp. So all these things are things that you do, but you will not learn it you will not learn it like you're going to be learning everything at once. No, it's when you are going up, it will be easier for you, and at your own convenient time, you'll be picking it and you'll be learning and you'll be going. Within 4 or 5 years, you will reach to the top, which is CISSP. So when you now reach that level, that is when you can be earning a very big pay. Like all those ones that you are seeing online, they say that they are making about $120,000 a year. These are the CISSP. Like the biggest certification that you need to have in cybersecurity. I'm not saying that after, not saying that you have to wait till when you reach to that or before you can get a job. No, even after doing this Google certificate, you can actually get a job as a cyber analyst, and they'll be paying you very well. It depends on your ability. You need to work very hard. You need to be diversified. You need to always have open mind to learn stuff, build a community. There's so many places like Reddit, like Twitter, like LinkedIn is very, very important. Make sure that you update your all the certifications that you have already done on your LinkedIn. Make sure that it's there, and you'll be applying for jobs there. You applying for interns. You can also applying for interns from there. After you must have done it 6 months or to 1 year, you can actually land a good job, and from there you'll be going higher and be taking exams. Like I said, if you want to any department that you want to switch inside, ethical hacking, forensics department, anyone engineering side, you are open to do that. But mind you, no one is a waste. At the end of the day, it's a win-win situation. It depends on where your ability takes to you. So this is what I really want to talk about today. If this is the first time you're seeing my channel, I talk a whole lot of things here. Yes, anything concerning tech and security. So make sure that you follow, share, and like. See you next time in my next video. Bye.